Today we are going to solve problem 4 of Leetcode 75 series, Can Place Flowers. We are given a long flower bed in which some of the plots are planted and some are not. However, flowers cannot be planted in adjacent plots. We are given flower bed array containing zeros and ones, where 0 means empty and 1 means not empty, and an integer n returning true if n new flowers can be planted in the flower bed without violating the no adjacent flower rule, and false otherwise. For example, in this example, we are given the flower bed 10001 and our n is equal to 1. This array means that there is a flower in plot 1 and in last plot, and there is no flower in second, third, and fourth plot, and we are supposed to place one flower in this flower bed. And if we are successful in doing that, keeping in mind that no adjacent flowers are placed, then we return true, otherwise false. And we can notice we can easily place this one flower at this position, which will make this array 10101. And we can notice that no flowers are adjacent, no ones are adjacent to each other, and thus we will return true. Let me show you with another example how we can solve this. Let's suppose we have the array 10001, but this time our n is equal to 2. So by this array we mean we have flower in first plot and the last plot, and we have no flowers in second, third, and fourth plots, and we are required to fill in 2 flowers in this plot. And if we are successful in doing that by keeping in mind that no adjacent flower should be in the flower bed, we will return true, otherwise we will return false. So how can we plot these flowers in this flower bed? Let's try. From 1 we can't place at 1 because there's already a flower in it. If we try to place a new flower at the second position, we can notice like there is another already one flower on the left side of second position, so we can place it here because we will violate the adjacent flower rule if we do this. But you can notice we can plant one flower here. If we want to plant one flower here, there is no flower on the left and there is no flower on the right, so we can easily plant one flower here. And let's move to the next place now. Can we plant flower here? No, we can't, because we already placed one flower on the left of it and there's already one flower on the right of it. And then let's move to the last position. Can we place flower in it? We can't, because it already has a flower. So, and we have reached the end of the array, so we couldn't plant 2 flowers, we could just plant 1 flower, and therefore we will return false. Let's solve it using Python now. We can traverse through the flower bed using for loop for I in range length flower bed, where I represents the current plot, and we'll also use left comma right to represent the left and the right plot. And we will initialize both left and right to true, meaning we are assuming they have the flower in them right now. And now in the next step we will check if they don't. If they don't, we will change the left or right value to false. How can we check if the left plot or the right plot doesn't have a flower in them and they need to be 0? If the value at the left plot or the right plot is 0, it's simple. Let's do it now. If flower bed I minus 1 is equal to 0, then left is equal to false, meaning it doesn't have a flower in it. If flower bed I plus 1 equal to 0, then we can safely say right is equal to false. It doesn't have a flower in it. And there is also another condition for both of these if statements. If we are at the leftmost position, then obviously there is no flower on the left. So we can say if I equal to 0, we can also say at that time that left is false. And for this one we can say if I is equal to len flower bed minus 1, meaning if we are at the rightmost position of the flower bed, there is no flower on the right, so we will keep right as false. And now if not left and not right, meaning both of these are false, meaning there is no flower on the left or the right, and also current plot flower bed I equal to 0. Then we can say that we can easily plant a flower here, and we can say flower bed I equal to 1, meaning we planted a flower here and we will decrement it from the n value. And when will we know we have to return true? When n reaches 0, meaning we have planted all the flowers, and we can do it here, return true if n equal to 0, else we will return false. Now, sometimes we will have already planted all the flowers, and this for loop will keep going on until it reaches the end, and we don't want to do that. We can check here if n equal to 0. If in any loop we reach n equal to 0, it will just return true there, and we don't have to waste our time. Let's run it now. Thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you in the next one.